You're watching NBC5 News at 5.
He really cared for me when I was sick and really for the last 30 years. He made this one mistake, so do I throw out all the good stuff and say that doesn't matter, only this matters?
Appearing on the Today Show, Elizabeth Edwards says despite her husband's affair, he's a good man and a good father. Former presidential candidate John Edwards' affair with a campaign worker and Elizabeth Edwards' battle with cancer is detailed in Mrs. Edwards' new book, Resilience, a book she hopes will give support to others who are going through challenging times. And joining us now is lifestyle consultant Laura Barron. And Laura, you know, she's everywhere right now, speaking out, really talking about something that most people want to keep very, very private. And let's talk about first what she just said. He did all these wonderful things. He's been there for so long. You know, do you throw out everything just because of one big bad mistake?
Well, really only she can make that sort of determination. She only knows what kind of father he's been. She only knows what kind of husband he's been. Really what it comes down to is, can she move forward? Can she forgive him for this indiscretion? And does she trust him enough to work with him to move forward?
And trust is a big issue, because I know in all the interviews that she's done, you know, they talk about how they've worked on their marriage, and then unfortunately there was more of the truth that he had not shared with her. Is trust the biggest hurdle as far as marriages coming back together after infidelity?
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, the most difficult part about it is the person who has been cheated on. There is no predetermined time. They can take as long as they want, and they tend to go through trials. Well, what would he do in this situation? What would she do in this situation? There tends to be some testing. So it does create a lot of tension even after you've chosen to forgive the other person.
Well, and in seeing Elizabeth Edwards being so public with what happened in her marriage, are you surprised that she has been so forthcoming in detail, as well as the journey that she's still on, really? Yeah,
and I think, you know, Allison, about the journey that she's still on, that woman, when you see her on TV, you can just tell she is so raw and in so much pain. And what I'd really love for her to do is heal and give her family an opportunity to heal. I think it's a wonderful open door policy that we can all look at this life. But quite frankly, I'm really concerned about those kids.
Let's talk about that. She did mention in one of her interviews that they did talk with their oldest daughter about what had happened and tempered it a bit for the younger children, but they're aware as well. What's your advice when it comes to telling kids? I mean, how much do you say? What do you say?
Very minimal, very minimal. In terms of money, in terms of affair, these are adult issues. What children need to know are that there is a conflict, and their parents are working it out, and those children are loved, and they will be nurtured, and the parents are going to take care of everything else.
Now, in her book, Resilience, it is inspiring. I mean, all that she has been through, the death of her son, Wade, and now her marriage. Do you think that people can get inspiration, though, even though you're saying maybe not be quite so forthcoming in such a big public way with her husband's affair?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. This woman is definitely a survivor. There's a lot that we can all glean from her.
All right.
Yeah.
Laura Barron, thank you so much for joining us. Okay.
Thank you, Laura.
Sure.
Thank you. Weather is next, and Brant is here with word of a warm-up. 70.